Yeah, it's your boy Boss. Show me. Huh. Bringing you already know.
Another one.
Another one. So yeah, I've been banging. Yeah, vacation over. Been dropping. You know, if you ain't checked it out, because these are shorter videos, gearing back up. So CD and Pickens, you ain't check it out, you better check that out. Also, I dropped Greg Ellis Speaks Out, Copy Champions, and we talking about the trenches, the side that's being ignored. So yo, those are two I already dropped, so make sure you check them out for real, especially the trenches, because I dropped that early, and you know, people used to be dropping that at 8 p.m. Central. Today we're dealing with these old tars versus new tars. Old tars versus new tars. We got to talk about that. Also, I got likely Boss's top camp battles. Okay, I got some things I gotta say about that. I might get to that, might not. For sure, what I'm talking about before training camp, the most important video that I'm gonna drop. I'm gonna drop that bad girl, boy, whatever, Sunday. Protect Brian's coach. Oh yeah, Angie. Y'all pray for my girl, Angie, and my boy Chris 214. And y'all been doing that. I appreciate y'all for that. But it's time for her campaign. It's time to let Brian cook. And I can't wait to talk about that. So my two most important shows that I'm dropping this week is the Copy the Champions. It's fire. It's fire. And Protect Brian's coach. Those are the championship videos that I'm doing for sure. So let's get into this. This one I'm excited to get into. This is gonna be a little bit funny. Just a little bit. So getting into it, you know, we all been kids before. And we've been excited for Christmas, and we get these new toys. And we get that new toy, man, it's the best toy ever. You know, we excited, we showing appreciation, we hugging it. But then you've been playing with it for a while and they get old. You start forgetting about it. So the old toys actually start going unappreciated. We've all done it as kids. But the whole point is to be an adult when it comes down to Dallas Cowboys business and not treat some of this stuff like kids. So I feel like some people have been discarded. I want to just talk about it a little bit. So when I look at one of the new toys that's getting a lot of hype, it's obviously Donovan. Rightfully so, because his bag is huge. He has very mature pass rush moves. It's almost like basketball. Either you have handles and bend or you don't. And he does. He does. Let me see if I got a button for him. Take it easy on my back.
Take it easy on my back.
Yes. So, Mr. Nasty Time, I like that too.
Oh, Mr. Nasty Time.
See, Donovan is somebody exciting. He's that new toy. He's that new toy. He's the drafted new toy. But I start thinking about it, I say, man, as cold as he likely getting ready to be, if I'm really trying to use my common sense, I'm thinking about these old toys. Yeah, these old toys. See, because I think them old toys got something. And when I think about it, And it's going to be the same for pretty much most of these positions I'm going to bring up. When we talking about football and we looking at these old toys, the old toys likely are the ones that's most ready. The old toys. Because we all have heard this. If you've been in around football for any amount of time, all of us have heard and stand by that your rookies make their biggest gains between year 1 and year 2. And Slam Williams, shout out to my boy Landlord, is forgotten about. And I want to say something. If it wouldn't have been for Micah Parsons and his freakish athleticism, the Micah Parsons freakish athleticism is actually a cloud on the Sam Williams freakish athleticism. You talking about freak. A guy that can play gunner. A guy that literally ran a 4.4. If it wouldn't have been for Micah Parsons 4.3, we would be raving about finally getting ready to see Sam Williams get his chance. And he chipping at the bit. So going in the training camp, I just want to say I ain't forgot about this old toy. And I'm excited for it. I think he gonna try to get his hands on one of them edges and ain't gonna want to give it up. He old school gangster. He old school. He mean. That's why Landlord coined him Slam Williams. He looking to do damage, and I can't wait. See, the other old toy, Marshawn Nealon. Ain't nobody talking about him no more. See, when he was a new toy, when he was new, when he was fresh out the box, see, I'm young enough to remember, dang, we got tank replacement. See, that's when he was a new toy. He was tank replacement when he was new toy. He an old toy, we don't even talk about him. So I'm excited for that too. I'm excited for year 2, Marshawn Nealon. And I am. And I ain't gonna lie, I like shit, man. We drafted good. We got an A+ draft. But going into training camp with a coach who preaches competition rules all, I'm open for any one of them to take it. I don't want to predetermine nothing. Now, I got what I think might happen, but let's see it. Let's see it. See, I could throw Fowl in here, but Fowl is already respected in the Dallas Cowboy universe. So I don't even have to talk about Fowl. I'm talking about the forgotten guys. The old toys. And I can't wait to see what these boys finna do. We over here talking about, yeah, Nealon, he just a run stopper. Well, shit, let the man develop. That's gonna be the message for all these dudes. My next old toy versus new toy is Jadon Blue versus Deuce Fun. See, I'm also young enough to remember when Deuce was a new toy. I'm young enough to remember that. I'm young enough. Boss Show Me is young enough to remember when we was comparing his stats to Bijan Robinson. I'm young enough to remember that he turned out preseason. Had us calling him Baby Barry Sanders. I remember guys running into each other trying to tackle him, and him having the shiftiness That's rare. So I'm going to give a strong opinion that a lot of y'all go disagree with. I think this time we tripping. I think we just excited more so of the newness of blue over the common sense of running back skills. Because if you look at running back skills, if you look at like week 17 versus Washington, when they gave Deuce finally some good touches. See, we forget because he's an old toy. He's an old toy. But I ain't forgot you, Deuce. And I'm hoping that the fact that we got your coach from Kansas State, that you finally get your chance and get the touches you deserve. Because we don't really know who you are. Because let's be honest, he didn't get his touches. He didn't. So why we talking about him like he washed? He just an old toy. And if I look at the production, skills, what he did in college versus what Blue did in college, it was way more. So all I want out them two, the new toy versus the old toy, I don't want no predetermined outcomes. I hate with all my heart when we just say, oh yeah, they getting ready to just rock with Blue. Well then why did Brian Schottenheimer spend all this damn time talking about competition? Why? If it's already predetermined that we go just rock with, what's the whole point of practicing preseason? And why? If it's predetermined. Nah, I want competition. I want our quarterbacks to put it in the stomach of Deuce, film it. I want our quarterbacks to put it in the stomach of Jada and Blue, film it. Let's evaluate it. I want our quarterbacks to toss it to Deuce. I want our quarterbacks to toss it to Blue and film it and evaluate it. And then at the end, when we add it up, who had the better running back skills? Or are we caught up in new toy mentality? Are we caught up in the excitement and the freshness of it being new? New. Yeah. I don't want to get caught up into that because I ain't a kid. So, my next one, I got a few, then I'm done, that I think a lot of us forgot about. These are just the top of my list. I could have went more. Awesome Riches. See, Coach Maul, shout out to Coach Maul. Coach Maul was one of the first to talk about Awesome Riches when we drafted Tyler Guyton. He was one of the first. And this is what Coach Maul said. And I love Coach Maul for it because he stood on business. He said, Awesome Riches gonna have something to say about that left tackle. I want to see that. I ain't forgot about you. I ain't even forgot that you needed to gain strength in year 2 and you did. That you came back ready. People forgot about you. I ain't forget about you. I didn't forget that you was ready to play left guard and left tackle when called upon. You took your offseason serious. I'm very curious about that. That old toy. And I ain't forgot about you. I don't want Cowboy Nation to forget about you. Tyler Guyton obviously got the clearer upside in athleticism. Some people say he has a higher ceiling. Common sense says yes. But I never want to, again, count out what my coach been preaching. That's competition. So, old toy, I ain't forgot about you. This my last one. My last one. Obviously, everybody's excited for Revel. I am. But also, I'm going to be honest, I didn't have him graded as high as some. I had a second and third round grade on him. But if you somebody that had a first round grade, some people was calling him the top corner in the class. I said this about the whole corner class. I said, if you try to say with this corner class who was the unanimous number one, you a liar. You can't say who the unanimous number one. It was too many good ones. It was way too many that checked too many boxes this draft. No. This draft is gonna be the draft to where a fourth round corner gonna mess around and be your best corner in the league. It was just that many good ones. I watched a lot of they. Matter of fact, I don't remember seeing a corner class this deep. So I'm excited for the new toy, but it's some old toys that we not talking about. Another toy that I ain't gave up on, and I learned my lesson about that. I learned my lesson about giving up on people, man. Because you know who I gave up on, and I'm always honest about this. You know who I threw away way too fast, and I learned from it? Schultz. See, you have some people that just need to develop. Like, we want the instant impact like Dak. We want the instant impact like Bland. We want them balls to come straight out the box, ready to go. Let's go, new toy. Let's go. Win us the Super Bowl. But some of them take time. Some of them take time. And I believe Carson was on the right track. Me and Tuck talked about it. His college tape was good. You can't look at his college tape and be like, oh, man, he's sorry. Because look what we do to him now. See, when he was a new toy, when he was the new toy and we was hugging on him straight out the box, straight out the draft room, when he was the new toy, when he was he's seatbelt. Ooh, I like that name. I got a good feeling about him. See, we always do that. When they knew, I got a good feeling about Jadon Blue. I think he finna be torn and does say, I got a real good feeling about seatbelt. See, now we call him car seat. We done got disrespectful for a corner that's going into year 2, where they usually make their biggest jump. Way too early to give up on this man. So going into training camp, I want to say something. I believe in you, bro. And I want to see you come out and shut everybody up. We've been all saying we need corner. I want to see it. I want to see Carson step up in year 2, get his confidence back. He had a separated shoulder. I think that took a little sting out of him. Because I had a separated shoulder. That stuff don't feel good when your bone come out. See, it's easy to sit in the stands and you suck. You car seat, baby seat. You in the stands. See, I've been down there when that bone hanging out and you still get up and play, bruh. Yeah. So let's go, Carson. This is another dude I'm super excited about. The old tar we keep disrespecting. Can you handle the truth?
You can't handle the truth.
I'm so excited to see my boy Izzy. Izzy the type of dude, I promise you, bro. I will go to war with Izzy. I love Izzy. I love how Izzy practice. I like how he just talk cash money. SHIT. I love it. His style of play, his confidence. I love it. He the type of dude that you want on the field, man. It's a reason why Dan Quinn out of nowhere was like, I done gave all these people these reps going into the Tampa game in the playoffs. But it's something about you that I'm just gonna trust you in the big moment. And he showed up, and we put that old toy on the shelf and forgot about it. I'm excited for this old toy. So basically, man, I got one more. A surprise one. My boy Troy Pride. See, Tuck said something. See, when you got to really listen to Tuck, bro. Tuck be saying some stuff. See, I don't trust a lot of people, man. Content creators sometimes, writers, fans. I have trust issues, rightfully so. You know why? Because we start hyping these dudes when they become ours. But my question was you really high on that person before they was Cowboys? Put the camera on me. See, I'm being honest. I don't like how people bucked up at me because I was honest on my takes on Pickens, but they was quiet when I was doing analysis. It wasn't a peep. And everybody agreed with my analysis when I said he don't get separation, and the film showed it. But then when we got him, oh, now everybody, boss, what I don't trust your film analysis. Where was your film analysis before he was acquired? What's my point? See, Troy Pride was in the Boss Cowboy guide before he became a Cowboy. Bland was stamped in the Boss Cowboy guide, the Boss Show Me guide, before. Steele was stamped by Boss before he was an undrafted free. Span was stamped by Boss before they was Cowboys. In writing, broken down. I ain't giving up on you, Troy. And I can't wait to see it. So I just wanted to give y'all this, man. The people that I'm excited about. These old toys versus new toys. And I can't wait to see the vets. That's what I'm excited for. I'm excited for these vets, man. That's what I want to see. But it's your boy Boss Show Me. Y'all make sure y'all tune in to every one of these videos that I'm dropping before training camp, because these are championship ones. Especially protect Brian's culture and copy the champions. Y'all make sure y'all go back and look at that, man. It's your boy Boss Show Me. I stand by it. I live by it. I'm out.